So, from what you've seen, what do the most successful students in the real world have in common? And what do the failing students have in common? What is a specific trait or characteristic that separates these two types of individuals?
It's actually interesting because I can compare this to my webcam days, but it's the same with webcam, it's the same with fighting, it's the same with the real world. Brutal determination and consistency is nearly impossible to beat. Back in the webcam days, I had a girl who was shit. She made no money, but she'd sit there and she'd do 12-hour days and she'd smile and she'd have fun regardless. It's very hard for girls to perform when no one's tipping them, when no one's giving them any money, when their room is empty. To sit there 12 hours and talk to yourself and not get moody is very difficult for a female. This girl, for the first 3 months, she didn't give a shit. She'd sit there with one person in her room and laugh and smile. And guess what she ended up being after 3 months of being nobody? The number one girl. She ended up being the number one, beating the professional girls. Because the professional girls were like, oh, my room's quiet now, and they expect X amount, and they expect it to be easy. Same with fighting. I knew people who weren't that talented, but they were just at the gym every day. They just ran further, they just trained harder, and they just ended up being world champions. That's how it gets. You cannot beat consistency. The person who does what they're supposed to do day after day, regardless of how they feel, is going to be the person who wins. The people who are going to be the most successful in the real world are the people who wake up every day and work. If you're the person who wakes up, does work, is fantastic at it, but then takes 3 days off, you're going to lose. They say that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and it's completely true. You have to be consistent. You have to decide, are you the kind of person who wants to make a lot of money in this life and live a life of freedom? Or are you the kind of person who wants to look back when he's 30 on his 20s or 40 on his 30s and look at that decade and go, what did I do with that decade? Well, I didn't get rich. I didn't travel the world and live like they do in Take Confidential. What did I do? Well, I had a day off here, a day off there, a bunch of nothing days that amalgamate into this decade of nothingness, and you're just wasting your time. If you want to win, you need to be consistent. You don't need to be the smartest, not at all. But you have to be the guy who's there day after day. And I will guarantee you right now, IQ has nothing to do with how successful you'll be as a real world student. What is going to determine how successful you're going to be is, are you there every single day? Are you doing what you're supposed to do day after day? I can also apply this to sales. I knew guys who were terrible on the phone. Back in my day on sales, you used to have to call companies. I was smooth, I was the best. We had some other guys who were smooth. They'd land a deal, go buy a nice car, whatever, take a few days off, take it easy. We had people who were terrible. And when I say terrible, I mean they had a thick Indian accent, didn't speak English that well, didn't know the script that well, didn't know the answers, but they were always in the top 20% of the company because they just hammered the phone. They just were on it. They needed to feed their family in Bangladesh. They didn't give a fuck. They were just calling. That's it, day after day. When you're on lunch break, he's on the phone. You can win with hard work alone. And that's what's amazing about the universe when I say that. God will give you anything you truly want. If you truly want money and you truly try hard and you truly listen to us, you are going to have as much money as you could possibly ever desire. But if you think you want money, but you kind of want something else, or if you're arrogant, or if you're lazy, you're going to end up somewhere in the middle if you're lucky and talented. And if you're not talented, you're going to end up at the bottom.
I love me, so don't love me. Trust me, so don't trust me. No one helping, so don't help me. I've been gone, so don't find me. Damn it, I was asking hella kindly. Got me switching up the timing. Got slipping, I ain't lying. See the vision, keep grinding. People want a prize without trying. To live is to suffer, stop crying. Crying every night got me silent. Don't ask about my cuts, that shit private. Some niggas been through pain and can't hide it. Took away my arms, still climbing. Took away my love, still vibing. Hard to count sheep, they all dying. Hard to stay on beat when you been crying. Niggas don't change unless the Glock to the head. Been making my bed. Maybe I don't eat, but she fed. Maybe I don't sleep, but she did. Hard to bet on dreams when they miss. Venting all day got me pissed. Also got me sad. Thinking about a life I don't have. Thinking about my health cause I'm fat. Think about my shell cause you cracked in the past is a passionate fast, passionate mess. People love talking till they press. Boys turn to men when they oppress. Boy turn the pain in your chest into something you could smile, sit back and reflect. How worse can it get? Mama gone, papa gone, brother's gone, homies gone, suicide, God is gone. Whole life a song, whole life a joke. Whole life been trusting my soul. I'm a sinner, I know. I use the devil tools to give my heart to you. I use the devil tool to give my heart to you. and I'm trying to be okay. I don't know if I don't know it. Plant the seed, keep it rolling. When it sprouts, I'ma shut it. Ain't it obvious I grew it? Spontaneous like noon. Found a way, keep improving. Hold my breath. Hot as fuck, but you stupid. You my daughter and a nuisance. I talk a lot of shit, but in my heart I feel useless. But in my heart I'm ruthless. Restart and make a new list. Constant feeling of I already knew this, which makes me wanna prove this. Open to your loose lips, coping for a few years didn't know shit. I didn't wanna show it, so now I say, I don't know if I don't know it. I don't know if I don't know it. Once a day I step out of the moment, reflect on who I am, cause I don't be flowing the best. After that I like to live in the moment till rest, till night skills come out through pores in my flesh. Can't sleep, I'm coping, drew holes in my head. Can't eat when the government poisoned the bread. Begin to search, but everyone lies on the net. The truth hurts, therefore I'm living the test. Which also means I might be a little depressed. It keeps me up, holds me, constantly checks. I just don't know, will this keep me from breathing the next? The seed grows, who is helping it grow to the best? Yin and yang, so someone is loving the mess. A part of me dies hard to make an amends. I'm tired of making new friends. Everyone's gone at the end, and I begin to understand that we're not alone. Once fairy tale, now you can't prove it wrong. So I show you how I am, cause I won't be here long. I show you transparency, that parent comes and goes like a wave to be brave. Now I get why they want me stuck, fumbling faith. A stumbling pace, I just showed up to arrive, all hush if I'm late. Popping shrooms, smile, shed all my hate. We a part of a creation, I just do my thing. Bottom of the information is a scary place. I'm not a good guy, so I don't leave my place. Unless to tell a joke, like someone's day. Unless to bring hope, maybe human race. Or maybe just cope, improve my case. Doesn't matter, we all die anyway. Sometimes I dissipates. Sometimes I wonder why we underpaid. Life starts with high, then the bye to the face. Laugh, cried till we died, trapped in a stage. Or is this a phase? It's probably a phase. It's probably a phase. Fuck. Found God, tried living godly. Still sin, but I sin hardly. When I sin, it's like I die partly. I pray knowing God's got me. I bow down to the Lord cause of what he taught me. He like to send me signs, something daunting. I try to keep in mind we all struggling. In time I tend to find we all judging. Sin starts growing, smoking potent. Ain't been the same, death loves open ocean. Sometimes it's hard to going. I try to cover up, overflowing. I open up my brain, get to showing. Coping with some things, can't avoid them. But life likes to bring chance, glance at hurting. I saw my ex every day, a man I beat up. I stare in the face. God gives chances to make up for the pain. I think we got Abel in our veins. Well, I know we got Cain.
Alchemy. They learned about Brad when he's depressed. His bioelectric diurnal and nocturnal pulse. Boop, 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 boop. His heart, it's making an electric field around him. When you're depressed, the aura goes down, like in Halo, right? Boop, boop. And they said it's all elemental. There's an earth sheath to your body, an earth shell, flesh. Then there's reproductive and productive generative principle, which is the fluids. And the fluids
That's gotta be a soundbite.
The fluids are shot by the astral flame, which controls motion and emotion. The last one is the one we share, the mental, which is air. We've never been taught in school that when you're depressed you catch colds faster. So if I said write me a storyline that's good.
Sometimes too deep in the spiritual, love who I am, but that's an appearance, bro. Shaping and molding the goals to open your soul and try to be functional. The goal is to know everything you know deep down is a joke. Do you even know what a joke is? I don't know what a hoe is. Only wife and a virgin, only looking for the purest. That's what gets me the closest. Sometimes I get real lonely though. Stuck on my own trying to be an adult. None to the pain as I get a little old. Reflection on change is making me grow. Listen to elders doing my shows. Girls look at me and they think that I'm bold. Guys look at me and they think that I sold. Maybe I did, trying to be humble. Touching my dick, addiction was subtle shit. Finally being me, being clean now. Finally bringing the things I keep deep down. If I ain't working, I'm self-reflecting. What has changed? Change up the question. Love all my exes, never will mention. Love who I am, that's a reflection. Mama drinking, saw a projection. That's a lesson. Might not understand my passion. Might not understand I'm passing. That's a confession. Suicide direction. Most things be a misconception. Don't bother me, but it bothers you, which bothers me. Slave world of poverty. Make my own pottery. Cope with my own loving needs, but my loving needs help you. Ooh, I've been focused on you, love. Shit be getting so crucial lately. I don't know if I could change, baby. Jordan my fan, but letting him down. Might not agree, but I'm a clown. Put on a mask, mock the world. Why did they give all the power to girls? Dog pound still raising his cap. Why we ain't pushing a better path? Why we still coping, I'm fighting back. I've been thinking back when I was low, man. Had no hope, man. I was low, man. Smoking potent. Mama gone, had to open up. Crying to Jordan, we pouring up. Can't lie, I wanna give up, but fan make me wanna get up. Fan believes in a dream, I gotta give him. I was close to the edge. Jonas quotes in my head, wasn't lying and shit. Had a pot, never pissed in. I was thinking back, we was just kids. Funny cause nothing changed since. Funny cause we in the same mess. Give my all, then I'm a lane switch. Fuck it, wouldn't change shit. And my life remain nameless. All talk till the paint spreads. Close to jail over fake shit. 1500 for a sanction. Guess I'm in debt. Guess I'm in debt. Guess I'm in debt then. Guess I'm in debt then.
Memory loops is the reason why people stay on TikTok for 4 hours. These thought loops all come from the mental plane. The mental plane is not yours. You share it with her, him, everyone. You share it with me. That's why everything I'm saying, you're thinking about, because I'm affecting you. Radio, movies, all that is in your psyche. Psyche is mind and soul. It's affecting your soul. Now, ask yourself, if your mind's getting all day by radio, TV, and all sorts of media, when do you actually have authentic thoughts? When do you have millionaire ideas? You don't have time for them because your mind's always being. So why the fuck would I have music in my house? I'd rather listen to my own thoughts that give me these great ideas.
Be the best man I can be for the next day. Smoke until headaches, waking half baked, my woman half naked. Like how you get here, babe. I'm trying to make the world change, but I'm watching movies, eating pancakes. Even heroes make mistakes. Rob De Niro found a way, found a euro in the UK. Moving the pain like an earthquake. Texting Kayla when I'm high, if I'm special needs. Looking in the sky keeps me entertained. Loving who I am, ain't no loving me. Complicated polar, I'm stuck at sea, trying to change the world as I get older. I'm finding peace, and I told you ain't no loving me. I pray to Jesus cause I love what he's showing me. Puzzle pieces only cool when it's complete, and I open up my soul cause my soul's me. If I showed you who I am, would you show the you to me? She being cute for free, the serpent underneath. I watched the man start with one beer, drank himself to death within 1 year. We all sinning out of fear, and we gotta stop drinking. Put our ears to the side, we feeding the demons. There's no peace when we heathens. Explain our point of view, but a point has no point to have no reason. No point but grasp some reason. I speak my heart cause I don't have neither. Forgave my mom, she liked me, but a tad meaner. My brother was a great leader, but drinking made him evil. So now I'm back and present, between hell, heaven. Back to manifesting, getting cash, spend it. What's my last question? Dig deep past tensions. I'm trying to say the message, but in the moment guessing. Show you hope to end it. I started cope with lessons, slipped and lost the question. Come back, forgot to mention. Sneeze, forgot to bless it. I tease, I got the question. Now sit down and listen. About to hit this vision, learn from being with it. Put my feet up in it, then my legs, no time to waste. Put my teeth up in it. Oh yeah, here's the question. Who am I? That's it. Who am I? We it. Who am I? That's it. Who am I? We it. Fuck it. Time to be honest. Ain't been same since mom left. Toxic, but love her. I ain't really trust my brothers, they only know half of the struggle, half is dodge muzzles. I don't know if I could hug you, I don't know if I could love you. PTS got muffled, I love myself but ain't trust you. Hey yo, times I get it confused. Bye, let's run it back. Come through, nothing lasts. Sorry God, I ain't nothing that. I quit the weed, but it's coming back. I sit me down, start to chat. Nigga, you need to relax. OCD getting bad. Hold my pain in the past. Growing my hair out for laughs. Starting my fights with a jab, or a couple with hooks. Don't underestimate looks. Weak ones turn crook. Weak ones turn crook. Weak ones turn crook.
If you shut your eyes and make contact with reality purely with your ears, I mean, it's kind of silly perhaps to shut your eyes when you're looking at television, but do it just for a moment. And you will realize that the sounds you are hearing are all coming out of silence. You hear, and it fades away, fades, 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 and finally disappears. It's a curious world, this, isn't it? Because you hear all the realities in it, the sounds, suddenly coming out of nothing. You don't see any reason for them to begin. They just appear, and then they echo away through the corridors of the mind which we call memory.